They're calling it the biggest advancement in music technology in decades. It's MIDI 2.0. So what does it mean for you? Well, I don't have the answer to every question, but there are a few things we know. And with innovative companies ready to get their hands on it, who knows what will come? Let's explore what MIDI 2.0 means, what we know so far. If you're new around here, I'm SanjayC. If you like to geek out on music gear like I do, consider subscribing. I have lots of tutorials and gear reviews on my channel. All right, let's talk MIDI 2.0. First, a few interesting facts. MIDI 1.0 was established in 1983 by a few music companies, including Sequential Circuits, Oberheim, and Roland, who brought Yamaha, Korg, Moog, and others to the table to agree on a standard for digital communications between instruments. Interestingly enough, MIDI originated with a paper by Dave Smith, the founder of Sequential Circuits, makers of the Prophet Synths. MIDI allows electronic musical instruments and computers to communicate different things like the pressing of a note and pitch bend, pedal presses, and many other control changes. While original MIDI traveled through this cable, more recently, instruments are communicating MIDI over USB. The new MIDI 2.0 was agreed upon with those original big companies, as well as others like Native Instruments and Ableton at NAMM just a few weeks ago. So what's coming in MIDI 2.0? In a nutshell, more expression, easier setup, and intuitive music making between devices. First, and most exciting to me, is two-way MIDI messages. MIDI 2.0 devices can talk to each other to understand each other's capabilities and then configure themselves automatically to make the best use of keys and knobs and faders and who knows what else to come. Goodbye MIDI controller setup. Profile configurations means that connecting and mapping your controller to any DAW will be automatic. I was thinking, what if that could be taken a step further, giving each plugin customized controls on your keyboard? Load up Serum, hey, even load up a certain preset, and your MIDI controller configures itself to give you the best control. If all this still sounds complicated to you, wait for MIDI 2.0 devices to start coming out. I have a feeling it will make computer music even more accessible to the masses, just simpler to connect and play. So what else will MIDI 2.0 bring? Well, everything is higher resolution. This means that your instrument will understand finer nuances of your touch with more accuracy. At the moment, our keyboards can send values ranging from 0 to 127. That isn't a lot when you think of how many types of pressure you can put on a key. MIDI 2.0 allows values ranging from 0 to 65,000. And with 32-bit devices, that'll be a lot more. And it will contain time data as well. Will this solve the latency issue? Next up, for you hardware synth enthusiasts, MIDI 2.0 will bring property exchange. This means that your hardware synth can talk to your DAW, and your DAW will know everything about your hardware synth. Imagine loading up a software interface that matches your hardware synth. Tweaking your sounds and saving your project on your computer would be so much easier. And then you can load up your song the next day, and your DAW, your computer, tells your hardware synth exactly where you left off. Dream come true. You know, some of this sounds like features we should have had years ago. Well, at least it's coming soon. But what is soon? Well, Roland was the first to introduce a MIDI 2.0 ready keyboard, the A88 Mark II, at NAMM this year. When I tried it out, it didn't do anything special. We may start seeing some devices that do interesting things by the end of this year. I hope to visit NAMM next year and see it taking off. You'll hear about it first right here on my channel. I love this stuff. I'll keep you posted on new developments and products as they come out, and I'll try to get my hands on the latest MIDI 2.0 gear as soon as it's announced. In the meantime, keep making the music you love with the gear you've already got, and I'll see you guys later.